news. Adam Reynolds has been ruled out. We spoke about him last night. He was touch and go, named in the team, but has been ruled out. Pete, what's happened here?
Yeah, well, maybe he's been listening to Gordie, Braith. I don't know. What do you think, Gordie? He's had a rest, got all Reno. But look, yeah, interesting. He was hopeful of playing. Got
that was a massive shot too. Don't know how he got up.
Oh, God, he started already. So he's passed. He didn't pass the fitness test.
That's right. Yeah. So they had a session. He was named, as we know, in the number 7 jumper. They trained 2 hours later at Red Hill, and I spoke to Reno this morning, and he said he just wasn't quite up to it. Yep. He said he just didn't want to risk it, and it's a long season, of course, 25 rounds to go. So he's pulled the pin this week, but he should be okay for next week.
And Ben Hunt comes in.
That's right, Brad. Yep. So Ben Hunt gets his chance at 7, and Blake Moser has been added to the 6-man bench. He hasn't been in play all last year, Blake Moser, so this is a real test for him. It'll be interesting to see how he goes.
But that's a big
rucks.
luxury, right? You bring in $1 million number 7, Benny Hunt, who can unlock Tony Staggs and Reece Walsh. He's got an ability to give them early balls, so that's not a bad
He did that while Reno was out last year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, heading into the finals, he did a good job. What do you think?
Well, that sort of sparked their run, didn't it? The freedom that those guys played, the early ball that they got from Ben Hunt. But yeah, it's obviously a blow for Brisbane, but
especially at the moment.
No real surprise he's out after not finishing the game last week.
All right, now Madge has hit out at the criticism. Let's take a look, Gordie. The talk about him not looking after himself is the biggest load of garbage. We saw doctors and physios, and they assured Adam he would be okay to travel. He did a session on Saturday and he did a session on Sunday. If it was a grand final, Reno would have played, but it's only early and it's a long season. So, what do you think about
Well, it's a grand final replay, and he's your captain. And I will not dodge the question. The first 24 to 48 hours is the most important time to treat your injuries. It's as simple as that. So maybe, if he didn't fly down here, maybe I was right, and if he treated himself and he stayed home and sat on the couch and rested, maybe he could have played.
But I'll say, Gordie, you're actually wrong, because I'll tell you why. I spoke to Michael Maguire today.
Yeah.
And
you talk to him every day.
I do, most days. That's my job. But also, I spoke to a physio about Adam Reynolds, about the rib cartilage injury. And he said flying's immaterial. It's not a soft, soft tissue injury.
Okay, well, let's go. So then let's just reverse it then. If you're sticking up for him, blokes with rib cartilage, play.
But it's round...
No, blokes with rib cartilage, play.
But it's round 3.
That's what happens.
It's round 3.
Okay, so it's not an important game.
Not in the whole context of the season. It's a big game. But what I'm saying is your initial criticism was that he shouldn't have flown.
I'm telling you now, in my era, when we won 6, when the Broncos were winning 6, if you got injured and you put yourself in front of the team and you went to Sydney, okay, the coach might have dealt with it and your physio and the doctor, but the players would have frowned upon it. If you can jump on the plane and put yourself in that situation, the dressing room would have frowned on it.
But
and there's players coming in here, so I'll leave that to the players. I'm not going to leave it to a physio that doesn't run on the field and play, and I'm not going to leave it to you to tell me. But if I'm playing with someone and I'm there and he puts himself in front of us, it's not good.
But your initial grievance was that...
No, listen,
flying
it was 3 hours.
That's wrong.
It was 3 hours into a radio show. Yeah. So you and Travis sit there and wait for me to say something, and then you keep on digging at the Broncos. It's not me. It was 3 hours into a radio, and I said, he must be good, because if he's not, he wouldn't jump on a plane. That's exactly what I said. And so then you guys sit there, then you write it, and hit the Broncos, and I've got to cop it.
But what I'm saying
You're the guys that write it.
But you should cop it, because that was your initial analysis.
So
my point is...
But when you play, and you've played the game, and you hurt yourself, and you're the leader, sometimes you've got to go through pain. Sometimes you have to.
I'm just saying...
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm just saying this
And that's what that jersey deserves. And you can't tell me any different. And if you don't think it deserves that, that's fine. But I do. And I wore it, and you didn't.
But what I'm saying is, Adam Reynolds, whether he flew here or not is immaterial to the recovery of the injury.
It is.
It's not a soft tissue injury. So, and whether he plays this week or not is immaterial. There's 25 rounds to go. Why are you going to risk your season now?
Okay, so as a captain, you pick and choose when you play. Is that what you're just telling me now? You can pick and choose when you run out for the Broncos. Is that what you just told me?
You picked and choose when you played.
No, I played every week, every time I could.
You sat out a whole season.
Yeah, that was from St George.
Yeah.
You've got to be a better journalist than that. I didn't sit out at the Broncos.
No, but I'm talking about you
sat
out as a player.
That's right.
Immaterial of the club. But I'm saying, in terms of being judicious over a whole season, why would Renault play in round 3 when this?
Because you're the captain.
So the captain has to play every game.
If you're right, you've got to lead. That's what leaders do. And this is not about Adam Reynolds. This is about, we're going to have a guy on by the name of Craig Gower. I watched him play in round 25 for Penrith. They were coming last. They couldn't play in the finals. He breaks his thumb. It's a compound fracture. He straps it up and finishes the game. I want to play with that guy. That's all I'm saying. You can say what you want to say, but I know that I'm right. In a dressing room where I sit, when you want someone to follow you, you need a leader to follow.
But he's a leader.
Okay.
He's won them a premiership.
Who won it for him?
He's taken.
Who won it
he
for him?
took the club to 2 grand
Tell
finals.
me who won it for him. He was off the field when they won it.
They don't even make the grand final if he doesn't kick the sideline conversion against Penrith.
They don't make the grand final if Reece Walsh doesn't play.
I just
They don't make the grand final. Go ask any footy person. Don't come here with all Madge's shit. Come here with your own original ideas.
This isn't magic shit.
Please. Give me a break.
All right, what about Shibasaki? He's looking like he's going to be, well, he's been dropped. What's your opinion on that, Mick?
Yeah, well, obviously that defensive edge was all at sea, and you can understand why Michael Maguire has made the call, but I feel like Shibasaki was probably the scapegoat because his defensively wasn't as bad as... He didn't get much help, right?
Yeah.
Ezra Mann was really struggling defensively, so I can understand, obviously, Ezra brings that X factor in attack. So I think Shibasaki, off the back of last year, to get axed after 2 games is pretty harsh on him.
What did Badge say? Or what have you heard up in Brizzy about Shibasaki?
Talking to Madge Braith, I mean, he just felt there'd been a lot of missed tackles in the first 2 games, and that left side was pretty leaky. They were exposed. Gem missed 5 tackles last week against the Eels. And I just felt, he felt that moving Mariner to the other side could stiffen up that defence.
Yep.
And Gem's been a little bit quiet in the opening few weeks. It's sad for him because he was an outstanding 2025 campaign. But doesn't mean it's the end for Gem. I mean, he can fight back, but it's probably a little bit of a wake-up call for everyone that they're on notice.
Do they want to re-sign him?
Well, Gordie, that's a good question. I mean, he's off contract, and they started talks yesterday.
No.
No.
Oh, you should.
No.
I thought,
Because,
I thought you were going to jump in there. I
was originally to talk about him being off contract. Then Gordie spoke about it.
So what's it looking like up there?
So, Braith, they started talks yesterday informally. The inference from Brisbane is that they want to keep Gem Shibasaki. The problem is he's on $160,000. He's the lowest paid Origin player. It's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
He's gone from a dev deal to a basic deal. So now he's going to look at around, clubs are offering $500,000-600,000.
Which he deserves after his last 12 months.
He does. That's the dilemma.
You thought he may have got an upgrade for this year.
Yeah.
Because of what he achieved last year. You would think.
If they really wanted to keep him, the way they would have done it is upgraded him for this year, slightly for this year, and that's the competitive advantage that you've got.
Yes.
Because if he's only on 160, you can... I know their salary cap's super tight, right? But if you find an extra 100 for him this year, then you say, well, we're only going to give you the 100 if you extend, then you lock him down.
It is a worry for him because you're right, Mick. Like, that's how it works. They go, listen, we're going to top you up this year. We'll extend another year or 2 going off the way that you've played. So, yeah, I'm a bit surprised by that.
That's, as you said, like off the back of last year, now he's off contract. 2 games in, he's been demoted. Like, he'll find a club, there's no doubt. But it is bad timing for him.